Okay, so we are going to review these facial proportions. Last class we went over and talked about the different parts: eyes, nose, ears, mouth, hairline, and how they all line up with each other in horizontal line form or vertical form. So what I'd like you to do is draw along with me. We're going to have a little quick drawing demo or practice, I guess. But a fifth grade, when I was in fifth grade, a teacher taught me this. She taught me this instead of, I guess, teaching what our fifth grade teacher wanted us to learn, and it stuck with me forever, and I loved it. So if no one's ever taught you this before, hopefully you find this helpful. So first, we're going to start with an oval. It's like an upside down egg shape. And it doesn't have to be super perfect, okay? Now, this is the top of the head and the chin. Okay, so we're taking measurements from the whole head first. The eyes fall halfway down the head. So we're gonna find our halfway point. We're gonna make a horizontal line. You could measure it if you like, or you could just sight measure it. The nose, the bottom of the nose falls halfway between the eyes and the chin. So we're going to draw a horizon line here. The mouth, the bottom line of the lower lip, falls halfway between the bottom of the nose and the chin. So we're going to draw another horizon line, or a horizontal line here. Now, since this is a front view example, we can also draw a vertical line right down the center to kind of help us divide the face and where the eyes would go, keep the nose even and the mouth even. So what I suggest we do is we start with the eyes as a unit of measurement. Looking at the diagram on your notes, there is some measurement here that says typically 5 eyes widthwise will fit across the whole head. So if we divide this up into 5 equal parts, oh, I already made it too big. I'm going to bring these in a little bit. There we go. So one eye, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, okay? And then I know that from the inner corners, which would be here and here, if I draw my vertical lines down, this is where the side of my nose is going to go. The ball of the nose is going to fit somewhere right here. And if this is a front view portrait, let's go ahead and draw in the shape of an eye for now. We'll get into more detail on how to draw all these features, but for right now you can draw a football shaped eye if you want. We'll get away from that a little bit. And a circle for the iris and a circle for the pupil. Now this is if it's a front view portrait and something's looking straight at you. You can draw some vertical lines down, looks like tears. But here is where the corner of the mouth are going to sit if it's a relaxed face. So I'm going to draw the line where the lips touch. That's going to extend to that vertical line that lines up with the pupils of the eyes. And then I can draw a line for the bottom lip, and I can draw a line for the top lip. Okay, we've got ears. Ears typically fit here between the eyes and the nose. Again, these are all really typical and basic. If you draw every single person you want to draw by these exact measurements, they won't look like them. What you need to do is look at these as starting points and then measure everything accordingly. So some people's eyes are closer set than others. Some are wider apart. So if you measure one eye width and then you sight measure in between, it might be wider or thinner than one eye. Well, that's fine. Then draw it as you see it. That's what makes that person look like them. Now to find your hairline, you take from the bottom of the chin to the nose, and you come up one. Actually, here is where you're going to get eyebrows. So I'll do the end. Sorry, I skipped. So eyebrows, you go from the chin to the bottom of the nose, you come up one. The eyebrows are going to be about here. Okay. If we do that again, we come up 1, 2. The hairline is going to be up here. So you can add hair then to your person. And hair, of course, can add volume to the head and go a little bit higher than the head itself. draw a little neck. So this is just kind of, basic. This is what I learned in 5th grade, and I just went crazy. I drew faces forever until I had so many people that looked the same. I just changed the color of their hair and their eyes to make them look different. But it's a good starting point to play around with if you like drawing people in your journals. So, there you go.